record to the cloud. Okay, bet. And like I try to pay attention to this so we can make sure we admitting people into the call. Bet. So like I said, I primarily use Instagram to build this business. Like for me, it's all IG and belly to belly prospecting, belly to belly prospecting, right? If you've never heard that term before, like in person, right? In the store, in Walmart, in Kroger, HEB, et cetera, like wherever you are, drive through at Whataburger, right? Sonic, wherever you're going. Sonic is another place that stay open late. They stay open, so you ever on the car, you hop on this car, you can hit Sonic, and, if you don't got Whataburger in your state, you can hit Sonic and get busy. But like I said, it's strictly through social media is how I built this business. And so we named this called Maximizing Actions because everybody really doesn't understand. I hope you're taking notes already because we're about to just get right into it, right? You get so many actions on Instagram per day. You get so many actions on Instagram per hour. And so a lot of people, right, like if you used to hear me, like if you've been in this business for a little while, I used to talk about like how often I was locked up, how often I was in IG jail. And so what I was doing was like I would follow too many people in an hour. I would follow too many people in a day. I would follow too many people, DM too many people in an hour, like too many pictures in an hour, drop too many comments, et cetera, et cetera. And so one thing that you can do, let me see if I actually had a picture. I actually tried to find the website that I used before, but I didn't see it when I was looking last night. But if you search like what are the rules for Instagram, pretty much like you can Google. Boom. You can Google. I literally went to Google and typed in how many Instagram actions per hour, right? I typed in how many Instagram actions per hour, and it took me to a site, socialpros.com. And so I'll share my screen from my phone so you all can actually see it. Give me 2 seconds, right? I'll share my screen from my phone so you all can actually see like the website that I use. And it looks like they've even changed some stuff since the last time I looked at it. But I haven't got blocked yet, so like I'm gonna keep using what I'm using. I feel like it's dark in here. I'm gonna keep using what I've been using, right? Until it changes. If I start getting blocked, then it'll be all good. Give me 2 seconds. Is sharing the screen now. Okay, bet. So y'all can see my phone. Oh snap! Gotta make sure. Bet. So it'll let me go ahead and do everything. Boom. So Instagram, right? I typed in how many Instagram. My question was how many Instagram actions per hour. Shout out to my boy Mason Monopoly. He's actually the one who put me on to searching this because he was like, yeah, E.Pee, like if you keep on getting in Instagram jail, like bro, they'll deactivate your account. You feel me? They'll deactivate your account. So I did that, came down to the social pros. And like I said, the rules have changed since I did it, right? But for me specifically, like when I did it, it was about 500 actions per day. And what Mason was telling me was like, whatever the limit is per hour or per day, you want to get like 10 to 20 under that, right? So that way you stay off the radar of the Instagram police pretty much, right? You stay off the radar of the bot because let's be honest, right? Like everybody on this call, if you've especially been in this business, you probably had a bot sending out messages for you, right? You got a bot sending out messages for you, or, you've either gotten messages from bots sending like, hey, I just started this business, et cetera, et cetera. Like I paid for one myself. Multiple people on this call have paid for them. And it's like, that's what was getting everybody's account flagged, sending automated messages, et cetera, right? But on here, like it'll tell you, right, you can do 1,000 likes per day. Or, every time you like a picture, you need to wait 28 to 30 seconds, right? You can do 200 in an hour, et cetera, et cetera. Like I say, numbers have changed since I did it. But when I did it, I don't want to cancel my screen. Give me 2 seconds really quick. I want to get the handy dandy planner so I can actually show y'all like my exact numbers that I'm doing each and every day, right? So I want to say that the number may be about 90 or 100 follows per hour, right? It's how many people you can follow on Instagram per hour. So that literally means when you're going to Instagram, right? If you're going and following people, right, you can go in and follow 80 people per hour. So how I follow people, I come to my feed and I refresh it. All right, hope you're taking notes. Shout out to, this is my little brother right here, so I'm not going to do his picture. So that's Cam. Shout out to the individuals on the squad. These guys on the squad. Corleone is on the squad. Golly, shout out to the squad posting content. That's my boy Ammo. He a boxer. He fine. Okay, bet. So Shelly Gardner, right, posted this 3 hours ago. Now, typically when I'm following or unfollowing people, like I do whoever is at the top of my feed, right? So traditionally how I would do it, right? Kristen posted this picture. Admit this person. Kristen posted this picture. Or this guy. Nah, that's 5 hours ago. Let me see. When did Kristen post her picture? It's later in the evening, so nobody's posted recently, but what I like to do is get somebody who's posted within 2 hours typically, right? So this person posted 2 hours ago. So obviously if I was looking at my phone 2 hours ago, boom, I would come here, right? And I'm clicking on the page, right? And I just want to make sure that they follow us to, you know, people that follow them back is somewhat proportionate. Like I don't want to follow somebody with 500,000 followers, like 9 times out of 10, that's probably fake, unless they're like a, you know, an athlete, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't make sure somebody a real account, right? I don't want to waste my time following, you know, bot accounts and, you know, people who bought followers, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm coming through and I'm following this person, right? Shout out to the lady boss Marche. She actually threw another nugget out there to me. Like if you see this ring, right? If you see this colorful ring around their story, that means that they posted, right? So anybody that posts on their story, you know, that's somebody who's active on Instagram. Like that's the key. You don't want to get like somebody who's a ghost who just literally has Instagram downloaded and they only hop on, you know, once or twice a month. You know what I'm saying? Like you want people who are active on Instagram. I don't necessarily have a number that I follow, like they have to have a certain amount of followers or people that they don't follow. Because like this is the thing y'all need to understand. The Instagram superstars or the Instagram, you know, the people that are Instagram famous, like that's cool. They got a lot of followers, et cetera, et cetera. But a lot of times, like they already set in their, you know, in their path, right? Like I got a homeboy that plays in the NFL. He got like 30,000 followers. If it wasn't me, if it was somebody, like if it was a random person that hit him up and DM'd him about Forex, like he's not gonna join and take it serious, right? He's already making good money in the league. So like that's something that you need to keep in mind when you go in and you target the certain individuals. Like you're gonna get certain people at certain levels. You know what I'm saying? So just understand, like, you don't have to go after somebody with 500,000 followers, all these Instagram influencers. Like, go get Joe Blow, because Joe Blow gonna come in and he gonna be hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't got no ego. He not too good to get his follower ratio messed up. He not too good to go in and DM people, et cetera, et cetera. Like, you get a lot of egos with stuff like that. And so, you know, I literally go through here and go through each person. Like, boom, he got a pretty good following and unfollowing ratio. I'm gonna check him out, right? I'll follow this guy. And I like to follow people who just like their picture recently. And so I literally follow 70 people, right, an hour. So I wake up in the morning. As soon as I wake up, right, I read, pray, you know, brush my teeth, wash my face. Boom, first thing I'm doing is pulling out my phone. And whoever pops up on my feed first, I'm clicking on the like, who liked their picture. I'm going to who liked their picture, and I'm going to follow, right, 70 people. And if they have like 200, 300 likes on their picture, what I'll do is save it, right? You see that button I push right there, like that just bookmark that post. And so now I can come back to that at any time, right? And I can continue liking the rest of the people who, you know, following the people who like their pictures, et cetera, right? And so my daily routine, wake up, you know, go through my morning routine, boom, follow 70 people, right? You get a certain amount of actions per hour. I want to say it's 100 follows per hour. So what I did was go 70 because I'm leaving breathing room between the maximum number that I can get without getting flagged, and then, you know, the cushion, like, so I can stay off the radar, right? So you notice if you do stuff a little bit too much, before they block you, they'll give you a warning, right? They'll give you a warning. Action block, following too much, trust score will go down low. So yep. But and so yeah, like I'll go and I follow 70 because that's keeping me off the radar of IG. I'm actually probably gonna drop it down to 50 an hour just so I can get a little bit more interaction with the people, because that's the thing. Like a lot of people will go and follow somebody and then like only DM, like, you know what I'm saying? No, like if it works for you, it works for you. But for me, like when I go follow somebody, like I'm not going to unfollow them just because they didn't follow me back, right? Like it's real life happening every day. So for me, I follow 70 for an hour. and then I leave. Like whenever I stop, I write down the time that I finished. And I won't do any other actions on Instagram for an hour after I finish that, right? So if I follow people right now and at 10:48, I stop. At 10:40, I write down 10:48, literally. I write down in my journal, in my daily calendar, I write down 10:48. And so I'm gonna stop at 10:48. I know that I won't do any other actions on Instagram until 11:48. So a lot of people, if you post and you like, man, E.Pee didn't comment on my picture in the first hour, the first 15 minutes. Well, it's because like I'm not trying to get blocked by Instagram for doing too many actions in an hour, right? You get a certain amount of likes per hour. I'm not going over my actions. So I follow 70, take an hour break, right? At 10:48, I follow 70, I take an hour break. At 11:48, boom, I follow another 70, right? I'm taking another hour break. At 12:48, I'm following another 70, right? It don't have to be those exact times. It could be, 12 o'clock. It can be like 10, 15, 20 minutes after, right? Oh, I'm messing up. Right? It can be 10, 15 minutes after, but like what you need to understand, the biggest thing is like you're getting blocked because you're doing too many actions per hour. Mute yourself. You're doing too many actions per hour or too many actions in that day, right? Total number for the day is around like 450 or 500. So 70 the first hour break. 70 in the second hour break. 70 again, hour break. That's 210 actions, right? So now after that third hour, right, that the third time that I follow 70, I take an hour break. And then now after I take that hour break, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back in and I'm going to find the next person. Boom. All right, go to her page. This person's Houston, 38,000 followers, whatever. I probably would still shoot my message to her because I feel like, I engage with people on Instagram. So, I'll definitely go in. Let me see, make sure I never liked her pictures. So this is my actual process, right? I go in, I go to your page, I scroll through it. Make sure I haven't liked none of your pictures before or commented. Because if I already like your pictures, then like now it's a different process. Boom, she said, update your girl 10 pounds down. Your girl down 10 pounds, DM me to find out how. Boom, so I'm gonna like a couple pictures. 1, 2, if it's a female, like I'm a guy. So if it's a female, I'm gonna like 3 different pictures. Right? And I'm not gonna like the first 3 pictures. Like I want them to see, like I scroll through that page a little bit. Right? I'm gonna go back to one of them. Your girl down 10 pounds. I'm putting a genuine comment, like go and watch Gary Vee. Gary Vee talks about it all the time. The easiest way to really build a true following on social media, like, is organic engagement, right? Shout out to my boy Kirko. Me and him were talking about that a long time ago. Like the organic engagement is what's gonna get your following up and get more people interacting. Sheesh. Down 10 pounds. I see you, lady boss. I should hit that I see you, queen, but we're going to let her make it tonight. Boom. That's 1. I do 20 different comments, right? I do 20 different people. I do the same process for 20 people, like in this hour. Obviously, yes, it's going to take more time, but I want quality over quantity. Like, I don't want to just go like 50 different people's picture and leave a BS comment. Like, because people know when you leave a BS comment or not. I want to come and look at your page. Boom, she's a real estate agent. Bet I do real estate. Right, I have my real estate license. I'm going to scroll through here real quick. Have I liked your page before? Have I liked any of your pictures? I haven't liked her pictures before. Example, if I've liked your pictures and you didn't like my comment back or comment back on my page, I'm screenshotting your Instagram. Because now I got to send you a DM. You didn't engage back with me, but you saw that I engaged on your page. I know you saw it. So now I gotta send you a reminder. Like all of my prospecting is purely off of engagement. Right? So boom. I can never slow down, you're just gonna have to keep up. Whatever that caption said. Let me see. Boom. Okay, bet. I'm gonna scroll back to the top. I can never slow down, so you're just gonna have to keep up. Boom, let me see. Keep your foot on the gas. You've been killing us. Boom, bet. Don't hurt. I'm going to use the queen. Don't hurt him, queen. Don't hurt him, queen. Boom. Boom, that's organic. Like, somebody is going to respond to an organic comment versus you dropping 3 fire emojis. And I get it. Like, sometimes I have to drop 3 fire emojis because they don't have no substance. They're not talking about nothing on their post. So I gotta just drop something organic, or like I'll look in their bio, and if they got like a lot of guys that have money bags in their bio, so when they drop a picture and they holding the money phone, I'm like, what's good? I see you about your bread, boss. Keep stacking, or something along the, like, you want to naturally engage on their page, right? But I'm not gonna keep doing this for the whole time, right? So I've done 210 actions, right? If I do 70, 70, and 70, the most I've done is 80. And I think I got flagged like once because I wasn't keeping, like, I literally sit here and count out how many people I do. I drop tally marks on my page so I make sure I don't go over it, right? So 210, right, plus 20 comments. Now in that, I've done 3 likes, right? I like 3 pictures and I comment on 1 picture. If it's a guy, since I'm a guy, I'm not finna like 3 of your pictures, bro. I'm sorry, right? I do 2 likes and a comment. So I do 20 of those, right? If you add that up, right, that's well over 20, but like total, right? Like total is, you know, I don't know the math, I ain't gonna lie to you. If we average it out, 3 times 2, 3 times 20, boom, 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 boom. There's gonna be, obviously there's gonna be 20 comments and then what, 60 likes or something like that. I don't really know, my math ain't the best, right? I just add money. That's what like the computer do all the work for me, right? So another hour break. I take another hour break in between there, right? I come back, do the same exact thing. I find 20 new people, right? So I'm gonna go through. I'm sorry, I'm not liking no dude picture with his shirt off. I'm just not able to do that. Boom, got a picture with the gun. Let me see. Make sure he don't got no. Make sure I haven't liked his pictures before. Nope. Okay, bet. There go 1 picture. I ain't liking your picture with your shirt off, bro. You got your tongue out on that one. I ain't liking that one either. Boom. Yeah, let's see what kind of comments we got. Going in the country rap. Something. Bet, I'm gonna say I like to hunt, so I'm really gonna drop some. What you hunting out there, bro? What you hunting out there, boss? Boom, organic comment. Like, people are gonna respond to organic comments more than you just dropping a couple of emojis, right? So it might take a little bit more time, but I promise you, like, you're engaging. Like, this is why I don't just unfollow people who don't follow me back, because everyday life happens. Like, I get busy all the time and forget to follow a lot of people on the squad back. But then, like, if you like the picture and you go back and you follow me and you like a couple pictures, your name is popping up on me like 3, 4 times. So like now imagine like, okay, I followed him one day and that was it. But then 15 days later, right, Andre Earls, if he don't already follow me, he's gonna see, hold on, like this dude, the trading realtor, he liked 2 of my pictures and left a comment, 3 notifications on here. Like, let me go check him out, right? And so I got some examples of it, right? 33 minutes ago, this is somebody whose picture I like early, Kata_Leah18, right? I liked her picture earlier, left the little queen emojis with the exclamation point. Boom, she left some comments. This lady boss, Brittany Grant, I did this earlier. She followed me back, right? I've been following her for months. Let me see, somebody else earlier. This dude, Who Framed It, DJT. I forgot what he said on the caption, but it was something positive. Put the, you know, the little muscle emoji with the exclamation point. He liked my comment back, right? And the babe, I commented on her picture. She liked my comment and she responded. So any of that for me is engagement. If you engage on my posts, you're getting a DM from me. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about, like, it's some people on the squad where I've sent DMs because they engaged on my post and they like, yo, E.Pee, I'm on the squad. I'm like, oh, my bad, bro. You engaged. I got to shoot the shot. Like, you miss 100% of shots that you don't take. I'm shooting all of them, right? So, boom, 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 boom. Let me see. I haven't really had none today. I've been ripping and running today, right? I've been ripping and running today. But I know for a fact that she did, right? And obviously, sometimes I'm on the run. I'm not able to sit down and, you know, directly DM them at that moment. So, boom, screenshot, right? Had somebody else do it earlier. This dude, I commented on his pictures last night or like the day before. I forgot what he had. He had on a suit in the picture, so I just commented on it back. This dude, Kyle Culis or whatever his name is. Boom, I'm screenshotting that. Right, and now I got it all compiled up. So when I get some time, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna write his name down on my list. And like my list of 500 people, they all come from Instagram. Boom, boom, boom. Bet. And so then DMs, right? I was actually sending some DMs while the music was playing, right? So this is 2 of them. This is just me. right? And again, these are coming to people that I've already engaged with on Instagram. So when my name pops up, it's not gonna be the first time that they see me. They probably went to my page and checked it out, et cetera, et cetera. So this is what I said to ladies, right? Obviously, like it's a lot of different, like I'm gonna tell you, come up with like combine my message with whoever else's message. But take whoever, like everybody different. You know what I'm saying? Like I send a very straightforward message because I'm a straightforward person. I want straightforward answers. Like I don't want to sit there and play games in the DMs. Like I'm letting you know I got a life-changing opportunity. Either you want it or you don't. It's bottom line. Like outside of that, we ain't, you know what I'm saying? We could talk after you hear about my business. We can have a conversation. You're not interested, cool. We can have a conversation about whatever it is, but I need to get my business in front of you first because I can have a 50-minute conversation with you right in the DMs and then try to lead into my business and then you don't even care. So that was a waste of my time. You know what I'm saying? Versus let me get the business in front of you right now so I know, okay, bet. You're serious or you're curious or you don't care at all. Now we can talk about whatever you want to talk about after that. Right? We talk about whatever you want to talk about. So this is the message that I send. Every lady boss gets this message, right? I'll tweak it a little bit, you know, depending on like the interaction that we have, they engage a little bit different, et cetera, right? And then for the guys, obviously, I don't say lady boss, I just say boss, right? If I send a message in the morning, it says good morning, right? Sometimes I take that off and just say, I'm looking to partner with lady bosses like yourself. I'm looking to partner, you know, I'll switch up the words every now and then, right? So this is a very straightforward message. If you're not a straightforward person, don't use a straightforward message, right? Use something else that's going to start a little bit of a conversation. Change up the words, put your own twist on it, whatever you got to do. Like I know one of the other ones is like, you know, you look like you're good for a business opportunity, something along those lines, right? Like you got to come up pretty much it's like your, I forgot what David calls it, but it's your interest piquer, right? Your goal with this message is to pique interest. Like for me personally, if I send you this message and you don't respond in a positive manner, you're not the person for my business right now. Right at this phase of my business, like this is my interest. If your interest is not piqued, we're not like-minded individuals. I'm attracting like-minded individuals into my specific business, right? You may connect better with a lady boss like Autumn. You may connect better with a boss like Oz. You may connect better with a boss like, you know, Imani, a boss like Kedra, a lady or a boss like me, the person that's hopping on this call. Like you may connect with one of them better. That's perfectly fine with me, right? But that's literally like the different things that I do. I'm gonna unshare my screen real quick so y'all can actually see me. Bet. Like those are literally the things that I do on IG. So drop a 222 if you learn something new here in the chat, right? Drop a 222 if you learn something new, something beneficial, et cetera, right? Now we're gonna get into like the reasoning on why you do this. Everybody goes and does whatever method that you use, but how efficient is the method that you're using? That's what you got to figure out. And so that's why I have my notepad right here. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. That's why I got my notepad right here because I'm keeping track of everything. And I've been slacking on it recently, so I'm definitely going to get back to it. You're not even really able to see it, but like I have the names of everybody written down. And you can kind of see the highlights. So I know the percentages of this working or not, right? Like I'm not just doing something blind. I know the percentage of out of 15 people that I'm DMing, how many I'm usually going to get to respond in a week, right? If you respond to my message or like my message, I'm highlighting your name, right? That means I need to go ahead and send you a message, right? Send you my video, hit you up to get on the call, et cetera, and then, you know, go from there. Like when I check back in here and I see, okay, bet, highlighted this name, Twin 3 player. I messaged him on May 4th, right? May 40th, ain't even a day. I messaged him on May 4th. Right? What happened with him? Did we get on the call? Did he not message me back, et cetera? Boom, I search in 23 player and I see, okay, he left me on red. Bet. Like, it's overdone with. I don't need to hit him back no more. But then I can have somebody like Rice Cake who I messaged them and I forgot to hit her back. Like, you'd be surprised how many people you have followed or unfollowed or DM'd on Instagram. Like, you just messaged in general, but you forgot to get back with them. Like, I got a lady boss right now in Rhode Island who I never responded to her message from like February. And so this whole time, she's just been waiting on me to message her back. Boom. She's like, man, like I've been waiting for like 2 months. I done got in the car. I done had all this stuff happen. I had the money when I was ready. And then like you kind of disappeared on me. So like, I'm not able to get started in the business right now, but I'm still interested. So like you got to be efficient with what you're doing. And like I said, everybody's using Instagram, so a lot of people are getting blocked. Like this ain't a game. Like I have this written down every day in my planner. Right? I don't know how well you can see it, right? Follow 70. Follow 70. Man, Autumn, everybody ain't tech savvy and stuff like you yet. We working on it, right? We working on it. But nah, definitely the lady boss Autumn gonna come and drop some fire for us in a couple weeks. Like she done taught me so much. We talked earlier today. She put me on game with a lot of different things that are gonna help with this process. But until you get there, it's like, you know, not having that is no excuse. You got a pen and a pad. That's how people used to do it back in the day. Like David talk about all the time, writing down, pen and pad, all his prospects, et cetera, et cetera. But I have it written down every day, like follow 70. Right? Wait an hour, follow another 7, and I'm writing down the times that I do it so that I don't get blocked. Like I haven't been in IG jail. I went to IG jail like a couple weeks ago, but before that, like I hadn't been in IG jail since like December. So I went about 5 months without going to IG jail, and then I slipped up and stopped counting like my actions per hour, my actions per day, and that's what sent me back to IG jail. So it's like I literally been getting away robbing the banks. Like everybody like, man, like you got a lot of engagement on your page, you got a lot of engagement, you know, you got people joining the business. And it depends on number of actions you can do, depends on your trust score. Yeah, you're gonna have to run a training on that, Nick. See, you dropping nuggets on here, you're gonna have to have to run a call on that, boss. I didn't even know IG had a jail. Yep, you definitely got a jail, you'll get blocked. Like I done been blocked for 24 hours, I done been blocked for 48 hours, I done been blocked for a month, I done been blocked for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, like you name it, I done been there. Right? I done learned how to break out of IG jail and still get put back in IG jail. So you know, like you literally, that goes to show like it's more that you can learn about everything. So like if you're gonna use Instagram as your primary source of, you know, of building this business, then you need to be Googling, okay, how many actions can I do per hour? Right? You're gonna use Snapchat, right? What are the rules for Snapchat? What are the rules for TikTok? What are the rules for what's the other one? Tumblr, Bumble, Tinder, like whatever app that you're using, right? You need to know the guidelines, the rules, regulations, et cetera, et cetera. But then like that's the biggest step. You're not documenting, you're not keeping track of what you're doing per day. You're never gonna know what works and doesn't work. Right? Like I never could understand what did and didn't work as far as me prospecting and building this business, which message to like this ain't just happened overnight. Me and Kirko started this back in September. I just never stopped. I just kept tweaking it, right? We got sent to IG jail for liking too many pictures or sending too many. We were sending 100 DMs per day. We kept getting sent to jail. Bet, let's cut it in half. Bet, we still getting sent to jail. Bet, we're going to cut that in half. We're going to tweak it until we figure out what works. Then we stopped going to IG jail, but we weren't getting enough engagement, so I started tweaking my message. I started tweaking the way I was sending it. Like, I know having a whole conversation in the DMs doesn't work because I did that before. I know the numbers for me doing that. It didn't work for me. Right? Somebody like, you know, Marissa may be able to have conversations in the DM and translate that. That doesn't work for me. I'm a straightforward person. I get irritated having small talk. Like, I'm in your DMs for a reason. I talked about it last week on the call. I'm in your DMs for a reason. You in my DMs for a reason. What's the reason? Let's get the reason out the way, and then we can have small talk. This is the type of person I am. So, like I said, keeping track of all of that good stuff and getting the business out first. Right? So I do 210, 20, 250. I do right under 300 actions per day. That's why I don't go to IG jail, right? I leave a little bit of wiggle room because I definitely want to show love for the family. I want to like y'all's pictures, comment on y'all's pictures, repost, et cetera, et cetera. But you got to know like how many actions per day, how many actions per hour that you can do on whatever app that you're using, right? So for me, the magic number is 70. 70 hours, 3 times a day, right? And you can only follow up to 7,500 people. So what I do is follow up to, I used to follow up to 7,000. I follow all the way up to 7,000, and once I get to 7,000, I stop following people and I unfollow. So right now, I'm literally going from 7,000 people that I'm following. I'm at about 2,900 right now, and once I get down to 2,000, like all I'm gonna do is start back over and follow all the way back up. Or I might follow up to 5,000 and then drop it back down. And obviously, I'm gonna gain followers, I'm gonna lose followers, but at the end of the day, I'm getting my business in front of more people. Like everybody assumes, oh, the only way to get it is following. Like, no, follow some people, comment on some pictures. Like it's people that didn't follow you back just simply because they didn't know who you were. Like when you followed them, they were busy. They were at work. They were on their lunch break, whatever they had going on. And they just were like, the trading routes to follow me. Okay, whatever, I'm going to follow them back. Like how much stuff happens in your life between right now when you go to sleep tonight. If you ain't going to sleep right after this call, between 11 and 1 a.m. there's going to be so many things that happen. You might forget 20% of the stuff I talked about on this call. Right? You might forget 20% of the tips that were given. You're gonna forget a lot of it. Like so much stuff happened throughout the day. You're not able to expect everybody to remember at Take Profit, follow me today. I gotta go follow him back. Right? I see Renee just pop his head up. Nobody, like the average person is not gonna remember that, right? Shout out to my boy C John, get it done. Right? The average person is not gonna remember that. So that don't mean you quit on them. Right? That means you go back and engage with them later. And anybody who engages on my pitch, like I'm telling you, if you've ever engaged on here, unless I know your Instagram by heart, your Instagram name is in this book. And then once I click on your page and I see Wealth Club or MMS or, Infinite Abundance or Next Level, like once I see in your bio, you already on the squad, bet I'm not going to shoot you a DM. If you don't have it in your squad, I'm still going to shoot you a DM. And it's going to say, good evening, boss or lady boss. I'm looking for, good evening. I'm looking for bosses or lady bosses like yourself to build a multiple 6 or 7 figure business. Are you ready to change your life, right? And then you're going to say, E.Pee, I'm already on the squad. And I'm going to say, I see you slipping. You ain't got nothing about Wealth Club, et cetera, the business in your bio, right? And so I keep dates by everything. So I know what it's like. It's literally about being as efficient as possible, right? Once you're on autumn level, you can go ahead and get all of the different things set up electronically. But hey, if that Wi-Fi ain't working, you ain't able to get to it. Pen and pad, I just pulled this out the backpack. You know what I'm saying? And like, this is what has been working for me. So until it stops working, like I'm going to keep on utilizing it. And, that's literally it. Like, it's not hard. The bottom line to building this business is getting in front of new people. How many new people can you get your business in front of every day? How efficient are you with doing it? Right? And then once you get them, once you pique their interest, now it's time to show the plan. Are you doing a 3-way presentation? Are you doing a 3-way phone call? Are you doing an op call? Are you doing a FaceTime? Like, what method are you using? Are you sending a video? Right? Like, figure out what works for you. One of the biggest things, shout out to my boy Humble Faith Focus, one of the biggest things that he said was that he had pointed out was like, yeah, bro, like, a lot of ways that people build the business, it don't work for me. Like, I got to put my own little spin on it. And it's like, that's what it was. Like, I can't build the business the same way that Emery builds the business, what he does on social media. Like, me and Emery, 2 different people. Right? I'm not going to be able to take everything that Renee does and copy and code and it work for me, right? Because like me and Renee, 2 different people, right? So my boy C John get it done. Like we probably build the business on social media 2 different ways, but we're 2 different people. We got the same mindset, but we're a little bit different. So what he did, like, I can't be upset if I use his strategy of building on social media and it doesn't work for me. Like you take bits and pieces from everybody that you see and see who has success, and then you put it together to formulate your own. All right, but I'm gonna scroll back through the comments because I didn't have something. Like, drop your questions if you have any. Mute yourself. You just want to add it. Boom, 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 boom. Right, anything that you didn't understand. Nick, if you want to unmute yourself and talk about the trust score, or maybe we can get you to host another training on that. Social media rules document. That'll be dope. That'll be dope. Boom, boom, boom. That, so I see a couple messages. Can you get locked out if you unfollow too many people? Yes, that's like a specific amount of actions per hour. So I only follow 70 people per hour. I only follow or unfollow 70 people per hour. So like from 11:15, at 11:15, I'll unfollow 70 people. Whatever time I finish, I write down that specific time, and I'm not doing anything else until like an hour later. Right? That's how I stay out of jail. That's how you stay off the radar of like their, algorithm or whatever, like their tracker, I guess you could say. Is there a good way to use empathy engagements? I don't know what you mean by empathy engagements. If you can elaborate on that a little bit more. I don't know what you mean by that one. But you can get locked out, or you can get flagged for doing too much of anything in an hour. Everybody has an invisible score when you do spammy stuff. It lowers it, makes it harder to get on Explore, even for your followers to see your stuff. The better your score is, the more actions you do. If you do too much, it lowers it. Okay, bet. Got you. So yeah, most of the people, if you've been in this business and you use, some of those little some of those little platforms that we did in the beginning, we probably got lower scores. Right, you probably got lower scores because I know I did a bot. I know I did a bot before. I know a couple other people on the squad have done bots before. Basically, what Nick is saying is like when you do the spammy stuff, get bots and et cetera, like the more you go on IG jail, the lower your trust score goes down. Right, and the lower your trust score goes, the harder it is. The harder it is for you to get on Explore page or like get your post seen by multiple followers, because like basically Instagram is trying to figure out whether you're a real person or whether you're a spammy account. And so, like I said, even with that, like shout out to my boy Mason, he's the one who told me like, bro, you can't. I was just like, I'm gonna just keep going to IG jail until IG just decides to stop taking me to jail. Right? And he was like, nah, bro, that's not how it works. Like they'll deactivate your account. Like I've had one deactivated before. So that's what made me start realizing like, okay. I need to kind of monitor what I'm doing, the actions per year. Carlos, I was like, I'm just gonna thug it out till they just get tired of till they get tired of me, right? And if they get tired of me, bet I'm gonna take it to Snapchat, I'm gonna take it to Twitter, I'm gonna take it to whatever other app. And like once I really started understanding, it's like I'm starting my own growth with that, foolish mindset when I can literally go on Instagram, like Google, how many actions per hour do I get, right? Instead of being direct on recruiting, have you tried a successful way? I've started, just regular conversation. I've done it before, but for me personally, I'm not that kind of person. I'm not a like sit up and have a long, drawn out conversation with you. That's not me. That's not me. So that wasn't successful for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sure we can find somebody on a squad who starts, natural, engaging conversation. And we'll get the game plan for you. We'll have multiple options for you. But for me specific, that don't work. Like I have never had somebody join the business when I just went in, sat there and had like a regular conversation with them. Like they just eventually stopped responding. That's literally what happened every time I did it. And so like I stopped doing that and I just went straight to the point. Some people leave me on red. Something like I don't want y'all to think that this is just like a failed like just because you do this, everybody's gonna respond. Like I promise you, it's not. So like everybody come and tell me like, oh, E.Pee, like I was doing it and nobody responded. Cool. Nobody responded to me for the first 2 months. And then another month later, I kept doing it. I had 10 personals. So like one thing that they taught us in real estate, shout out to my boy Ryan, he can attest to it. In real estate, they taught us like what you do now is going to show up for you in 30, 60, 90 days. Right, so the work that you're putting in now is going to show up in 30, 60, 90 days. How do I switch? Oh, there we go. I'm like, how do I switch to my general thing? Like, look at how many of these messages I never got a response to. Right? All of these people are people that didn't respond. Like, the list goes on, I promise you. We all the way in June. So this go all the way back to like December, November. All of these people, like I hit up on IG and they didn't respond. Cool. I'm not upset with you. Like it's millions of people on Instagram. The people like I'm gonna get in front of some people that's gonna like and take this serious, right? Boom. I used to send different messages. Definitely looks like a lady boss. What do you like? I've sent more. Like I'm telling you, this ain't just no one day thing. Like I've been doing this for a while, and I found like what worked for me, and I just kept doing it.
I got a question.
What it do?
So I came in a little late, but so basically the strategy is to follow 70 people 3 times a day with the hour window. Wasn't nothing else to it, right?
Oh, so my specific what I do, I follow 70 per hour. Like I follow 70 3 times a day, an hour break in between each one. And then after that's how I start my day. After that, I follow 70, take an hour break. Follow 70, take an hour break. Follow 70, take another hour break. I open up my IG, and the first person who pops up on my Instagram feed, right? As long as they're not in the business or not somebody that I've already like DM'd before or liked their pictures before, like started this process before, I like 3 of their pictures and I leave a natural comment. Like when I say natural, like if they got on if it's a guy, he got on a suit, I'd be like, I see you, I put like Mr. Clean with the little soapy mode, like something natural. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do the engagement of just, whatever. So I do that out for guy. I'm a guy, so I'm not about to like too many dudes' pictures, right? I'm a like 2 pictures and I'm gonna leave a comment if it's a guy. If it's a lady boss, I'm gonna like 3 pictures. I'm gonna leave a comment, right? A natural, engaging comment. Take another hour break after I do 20 people that I've never DM'd before, that I never liked their pictures before. If I liked their pictures and left comments before and they haven't responded, I screenshot their page because now they're gonna get a DM from me, right? And then after I do that, wait an hour, do another 20, wait another hour, and then I send DMs at night, right? Because like usually when I do this, I'm up at the wee hours of the night. So usually when I do this, I'm unfollowing people between like 3 and 7 in the morning. And then I'll take a nap when I wake up around 12. That's when people are like posting on Instagram. And then a couple hours later, or like I'll wait until like COVID-19 going on right now. But like when people go back to work, like I don't send DMs in the middle of the day. Because in the middle of the day, most people are at work. Like when they look at your message, they on their lunch break, they come forget to message you back because now they got to go back to work. So like I'm very mindful of like the times that people are gonna respond to DMs. I only send DMs like after 4 or 5 o'clock. The average person works a 9 to 5. So before that, they're gonna be at work. They may get your message when they pop up, and they gonna look at it. They may respond to it, but then when you respond back, they working, they boss them walk by, whatever. Like they not able to really have a conversation with you or see like what's really going on. So I do after 5 o'clock, pretty much like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, that's in that window of like they off work, they done with the kids, whatever they got going, they see them and they got time to message me back, et cetera, et cetera. But I sent 15 DMs, then I wait another hour, I sent 15 more DMs. Right, the biggest thing is like staying under the limit of actions per hour for Instagram, depending on whatever it is. Right, for the likes, I want to say it's like 100 likes per hour. For comments, I want to say it's like 40 or 50, maybe even 60 comments per hour, but I'm doing comments and liking pictures. So I just like came with an average number. And then DMs, for a fact, I know it's about 30 DMs per hour, but remember, like I want to stay under the number and off the radar. That's why my number is lower. So I leave myself a little bit of wiggle room to engage in natural conversation, like, you know, support the squad, support my boy C-John, get it done. Shout out to you know, I saw some other people having a call. I don't even remember the names. Like I try to make sure I support the family on Instagram. But that's literally my process every single day. So at the end of the day, I'm getting my business in front of, you know, 350 people, right? A day, 300 people a day, right? Whether they getting a DM from me, whether they getting a picture liked by me, whether they getting a comment, like, appreciate you, bro. Right, I'm following 70, following 70, following 70. Right now, I'm unfollowing people, so my business is getting in front of less people, right? Because I'm unfollowing. So every day I'm getting in front of 40, I'm getting in front of 100 people when I go through the unfollow process, because I was saying that Instagram only lets you follow 7,500 people. So once I get up to about 6,000, 6,500, I switch from following 70 an hour to unfollowing 70 an hour. Unfollow 70, done for an hour. Unfollow another 70, done for an hour. I unfollow 200 people a day, then I go comment. But remember, I got their names written down. So even if I unfollow them, right? One thing I do when I'm following and unfollowing, I forgot about this part. My bad. Let me jump back to it real quick and share my screen. I was telling, I want to say maybe Giselle or Celine. I was telling Celine about this the other day. Right, when you on IG and you go to your following, what you can do, I don't know if it's gonna let me do it right now, right? But you can switch this. And what you need to understand is like the people that you already been following, these are the people like they've seen your business. If they ain't hit you up by now or you hit them up and they ain't respond, they ain't interested in your business. It ain't nothing personal, but like you don't need to follow them no more. Right? Like you engaging on their page ain't really gonna make them join your business. So what I do is like start back over. This is in order from top to bottom from like the first day that I got my Instagram. And I unfollow all of the people, like all of these people at the top of this are like people I went to school or college, played ball with and stuff like that. And they got private pages. That's really the only reason the thing got unfollowed. Right? And so like, let me show y'all. I keep track of, like I promise you, I keep track of everything. Right? I got a whole notepad. Let me see. I got a whole note section with all the messages that I've seen. Right? That's the message that I send. Boom. If they respond, oh, my phone finna die. If they respond, this is the message that I'm sending. Right? With real estate, you don't ever leave the floor open for them to make a decision. Like you give them choices and they decide between your choices that make them feel like they in control, but really you in control of the situation. Right? So anybody who messages me back after I send that message, right now I'm actually hopping on calls. Before I just used to send a video, but right now I'm hopping on calls. So when they respond to my message and they say, yes, give me more info, or they like my message, whatever they say, bet, you know, depending on what they say, I'll change it a little bit. But the moral of the story is, it's honestly too much to explain through text. What time works best for you to hop on the call? 9:30 p.m. today or 2 p.m. Thursday, right? It depends on what day of the week. Obviously, I change it. If it's Sunday, I'm gonna say 9:30 tonight or 3 p.m. tomorrow, right? 3 p.m. Monday. If it's Monday, I'm gonna do Monday and Tuesday, or Monday and Wednesday. Like, you give them two options and make them choose between those two options. If these two options don't work for them, now they're going to tell you what time works for them best, or they're just not going to respond. Like, bottom line, most people are going to pick between those two options because now you fit them into your schedule. I'm going to give you a secret. If you just ask them an open-ended question, you're going to get an open-ended answer or no answer. If you ask them a direct question, you're going to get an answer that you want. So not only, like, you ask them that open-ended question, you give it off the perception like, hey, I'm available, I'm free. Whenever you got time, oh, my bad. Whenever you got time, you hop on the call with me. No. Like, you, shout out to my boy C-John. He always say, like, you're in control. You're in control of the situation at all times. You give them the time that you have a call, you have slots available. You can have the whole day available. They don't know that. You tell them to pick between these two times. If it don't work, then y'all can come up with another time that fit their schedule best, right? And if you send the videos, right, this is the message I used to send. As soon as they hit me back, hey, let me get some more info. Of course, I had this video that explains everything in depth. Once you finish this video, let's schedule a call to discuss everything further. Boom, I'm gonna send you that. This is the video straight to my presentation, right? This is a 15 trader, realtor, or also. That's a 15-minute video that explains, that's the whole presentation, 15 minutes. A lot of people be like, oh man, like that video too long. Cool, don't worry about it. Because if you too lazy to watch a 15-minute video, you're not gonna watch an hour-long go live session. So I don't care. If you ain't got 15 minutes to watch a video on how your life gonna change, then you ain't gonna watch an hour-long go live session. That's cool. You're not the right person for my business at this time, right? When I'm busy, like when I'm really, really busy, that's the message I said. Like, I don't even hop on calls. Like, if you don't want to watch that video, you ain't serious. It ain't no point in me wasting my time. But right now, like, I got a little bit more time, so I'm actually doing, phone calls, one-on-one phone calls. Like, typically, I send you that video. Usually I send that video, but usually I send that video, and then after that video, I hit you up, and I'm like, okay, I send you that video, I give you 2 days. And I'm like, hey, just checking in with you. Did you get a chance to watch the video? The answer is either yes, I did, or no, I didn't, right? If you don't respond, cool. You're not the person for my business. Don't worry about it, right? If you do respond, hey, I'm not interested, definitely, no problems, appreciate it. No problems, appreciate you taking the time to respond to this message. If you know anybody that's interested, please send them my way, right? That's another thing that I learned throughout this process. Like, you may not get the person that you're talking to, but you can get somebody else in the business. If they tell me they haven't watched the video yet because they've been busy, cool. I definitely understand. Once you do, let's schedule that call, right? So I hit you up once. Once I send you my video, or once we schedule a call, I hit you up once, and then if you don't respond to that, like, we done. I ain't got nothing to talk to you about. That's just me. You can do 2 times, you can do 3 times, but like I told Autumn earlier, like, my mindset is I have the cure to poverty. If you want the cure to poverty, you know, like, Walmart not calling you and telling you, hey, come get these groceries, right? Walmart letting you know that they got the groceries, and then it's up to you to go get the groceries from them. So I'm putting it out. I'm putting it out here in front of you. This is what I got. I got the opportunity that's going to change your life. Are you going to come get this opportunity? You going to come get the information or not? That's my attitude towards it, right? Some people may have a different way that they do it. That's perfectly fine. If it works for you, keep on doing it. Let me see if there's any other messages in here. I done ran through so many different messages, like, through this whole little process. But like I was saying, I keep track of like who the last person I unfollowed. So the last person that I unfollowed was Dion Nenor, right? So when I come through here, boom, and I got it in order from top to bottom. My list of following was good, Renee. I still got mom's follow, bro. So I scrolled down, right? I'm scrolling. Like, I don't need to look at none of that. I already been through them. All of those people who still left up there, they either follow me back or they page on private. Oh, snap. Boom. So this is the person that I last unfollowed. So tomorrow, when I go back to unfollowing people, I'm going to start right here. Boom. She's followed. Boom. Her page is private. Boom. Her page is private. Boom. So I know I can start right here. I'm not going to unfollow 70, but this is literally what I do. I go through here and count out 70 people that I unfollow, right? Going down a list. I make sure I try not to unfollow nobody on the team, et cetera, et cetera. Right? But I unfollow 70, and then I'm writing down the person's name. So if I stop at Steph.under, I'm going to come here, and I'm going to change this to Steph.under, and I'm going to go back to it, even for my DMs, right? Once I start back following people, I'm probably going to only follow like maybe 100 or 150 per day, but then I'm going to unfollow people that I've already sent DMs and they weren't interested in the business, just so I can get them off my feed. Like, if you already weren't interested in my business, I don't need you on my feed no more, because I use Instagram to prospect for this business. That is it. And to support people who are already in the business. That's all I use Instagram for, right? And to entertain people, get a little laugh every now and then. But primarily it's for this business. So if you're not interested in this business, nope, I don't use no apps no more, because like I was doing a lot. Like I was heavy with bots, et cetera, et cetera. So like I kept getting my account blocked. That's what made me go back to old school, like natural engagement, natural following, natural unfollowing. Because before they was like, I told Emory, like, yeah, Emory was like, yeah, bro, like, why you ain't going hard on Instagram? I said, block. Like, they keep blocking me because they keep blocking me for like having these apps. And he was like, I mean, I feel you, but I ain't gonna lie, like, before there were apps, I was doing it hand to hand. What's your excuse? And so it's like, okay, am I gonna make excuses or create solutions? Let me grab my charger right quick. But yeah, like, I don't know how many people really pay attention to Instagram like that, but like Instagram is no longer social media. Like Instagram is now business media. Like, everybody's on there selling something, selling themselves, selling shoes, selling clothes, selling whatever, hitting you up about other companies, hitting Forex. Like, everybody on there is pushing something. And so, like, it's so many bots and all this other stuff that's out right now, like, they really trying to crack down on it. And so, that's why I'd rather just do the natural engagement. I've heard about, like, 2 apps that haven't been getting caught, but, like, I used to use Cleaner and all of that good stuff, and, like, I kept getting blocked. I got tired of getting blocked even when I wasn't going overboard on Instagram, and so I just started the natural engagement. And, like I say, I've been to jail once over the last, like, 5-6 months. So it works for me. Like, that's what I'm a... You know, if you find one that don't send you to jail, like, cool. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, Instagram is really cracking down on all of this other stuff. Like, Instagram almost deactivated my account like 3 weeks ago, or right when I got out of Instagram jail. Like, I had to change my password because they knew. They were like, we see you logging into a third-party app. Like, change your password or we're going to deactivate your account. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can do it as long as you get away with it, but it's like, I'd rather just go natural right now and keep my, try to work to get my trust score back up. I know my score is trash, but I didn't even know that was a thing. But, I'd rather just do it natural. Like Gary Vee talk about it. Got you. Gary Vee talk about, like, go look at Gary Vee's page. Gary Vee got however many followers, and he's like, yeah, bro, like, I did all this through natural organic engagement. Like, we the microwave generation, microwave society. We want everything right now. Like, me and Emery and Gustavo had that conversation. They're like, yeah, bro, we did this hand to hand. Like, we ain't had no apps back in the day. Like, we got we naturally got our following up to like 10 to 15K, maybe even 20K, and then we got the apps that boosted our Instagram followers and all of that good stuff. Hey, that's a nugget. That's a line right there. Lady Boss, when can I pencil you in for a life-changing opportunity? I'm telling you. Like, you got to put your own little spin on it. Like, what sounds like you? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't make it sound so robotic, et cetera, et cetera. Like, come up with something that's catchy for you. Like, your interest-piquing statement is going to be different from my statement. It's going to be different from Rich's statement. It's going to be different from Darlin and Drayvon and Jonathan's statement. You got to see what works for you. I know all the ladies using that "Hey King," CJ, you a fool for that one. But what other questions did everybody have? That's really all I had. So I'm like gonna stop recording and just see, like, you know what I'm saying, give it a couple minutes, see what questions, if anybody had any. But like, check out your